Scope.
Well, we're looking at a weakening, finally, storm in the eastern part of the United States, but its effects are still widespread with windy and unsettled weather in the south and a little snow in New England. Hi, I'm Mike Bono.
I'm Rich Johnson. Actually, earlier there was a bit of heavy rain, heavy snow in Portland. It's changed over to rain. Meanwhile, into the west, Mike's going to tell us about another California storm.
Here we go again.
Have you been counting?
No, I lost count a long time ago.
It's been a long year so far, a long season. Let me show you scenes out of Natick, Massachusetts, near Boston. Yes, indeed, the rain was coming down for the morning commute, and we're seeing generally about 1.5 inches, which fell for this morning, slowing the traffic down. Rain and a little bit of drizzle will continue throughout the day. A yuck. But we do expect it this time of year, don't we? And you know what? I was checking through the statistics for you snow lovers out there, and I know you're a bunch. Over at Central Park, 1/2 inch of snow so far this year. I was looking at that record and I said, no way, I got to check that out to get 1/2 inch. At JFK, Trace, what an awful year if you're a snow lover. It's been sort of mild, it certainly has been wet, so we have the moisture, we don't have the cold air around, but you know what? Winter's not over yet. What do we have going on today? We have our storm heading up toward Maine, bringing the rain, the snow, the sleet farther to the west, scattering the showers, especially through Ohio where it's more concentrated. Big whopper of a storm here. Not a super deep, strong storm, but a lot of precip. It's large in its size here. Snow into Maine. We also have some gale advisories out for the coast of New England. Temps today, not terribly cold. Bangor, 36. Caribou, above freezing. 40s, about 50 degrees in Philly. Well, in the 50s around Baltimore and D.C. We do have the rain changing over that snow-sleet combination. There it is. From Portland up toward Augusta. Interior sections will see more of the snow, but we do have the rain continuing to come down to Portland. Over to Boston as you plan your day today. Keep the umbrella handy, maybe a shower or two, but the heaviest the rain has moved on by. A solid 1 to 2 inches covered state of Massachusetts, much of southern New England, right around New York, and over to eastern Pennsylvania, Maryland, many areas. 1 to 2 inches from this storm. The little bit of a hailstorm that made its way past Philly, now weakening. See you later. That one is finally out of the way. Back toward Ohio, we do have the rain spread out from the shore of Lake Erie all the way down to the Ohio River practically. And farther to the west, a bit of snow, but it's not terribly cold again. Where is that Arctic air? I guess it's global warming, isn't it? Actually, it's the El Nino year, and that's what's causing these weather patterns to shift. Here's the latest radar. We have some rain in Ohio, and here's the precip all the way back into Iowa in the form of rain. Rain leaving Detroit, but still into northern Ohio. That's where the showers continue. Into the deep south, into Florida, the front's moving on by. Still some heavy surf advisories out for the southeast coast of North Carolina. Temps today mild in Florida, rather average elsewhere. Here's the radar showing still a few thunderstorms down in the Straits. Now here's Mike. He's going to tell us all about the west.
Thanks, Rich. We wish we didn't have to tell you this, but you'll see more locally heavy rain and gusty winds in northern California and parts of the Pacific Northwest today as another strong system moves in this afternoon. As we move on from Florida into the northwest, we'll see that the Puget Sound is getting wet. There were some showers around west of the Cascades yesterday, but they turned into more of a steady rain west of the Cascades today. The coastal ranges, the Olympics, and down into Portland, the Willamette Valley, and the Cascades of Oregon as well, the northern Cascades, the first hit of this next weather system coming on in. And it's a doozy. It's really spinning on up. Excuse the satellite merger there that was missed at one point. That happens a lot when the two satellites in the Pacific and over the U.S. come together. But we can see still that a storm is moving in. Nice looking day finally around the Grand Canyon after days of snow, so you can enjoy the wintry scenery there. And in Bryce Canyon, Utah, a few snow showers. But the snow has moved on southward in Colorado. I believe it was Cuchara that got about a foot of snow early yesterday, but now it's kind of moving in that direction. Again, the southern front range toward Alamosa, and also a spin and a spiral with some snow in the Sangre de Cristos around Roswell, New Mexico. It looks like the mountains are getting the snow, and you're getting a mixture on into parts of the panhandle of Texas, or you should be getting a mixture if you haven't already. Oklahoma generally looking pretty good. with a few snow showers up in parts of North Dakota. And here are the isobars ahead of the next weather system moving into the northwest. So we beef up the snowfall expectation, 6 inches, maybe more. Timberline Lodge and down toward Klamath Falls in Oregon. And I-5 over Sexton Summit could be a problem, and also the northern Sierra, as the White Mountains and Mogollon Rim of Arizona continue to get some snow, the Sangre de Cristos of New Mexico into southern Colorado, and the northern Rockies as we examine our current weather map. A big whirling dervish of low pressure with rain in the Midwest and snow only in northern New England, and potential for more. And to tell us more about that, here's Rich.
Okay, thank you, Mike. And you know what? I agree, those satellite mergers, they're tough. They don't look too good. Okay, something that looks better, Detroit. Let's have a look at Detroit. We do have some rain today, and yeah, a little bit of rain around southeast.